everyone, and welcome into the first edition of the Florida High School 77 Association's Film Room. I'm Trent Osborne, correspondent for the FHS 7B7A, and tonight we're joined by the head coach of the Nature Coast Sharks, Coach Rob Kazmier. Coach, thank you for coming on tonight.
I really appreciate the opportunity, man. I'm honored to be the first one here, and I'm proud to represent my program and my kids.
Well, we're glad you came on. One of the reasons we reached out is because you have a plethora of talent on the roster for us to choose from. It was kind of hard to pick and just narrow it down to just three for the show, but I think we have three picked out that we feel deserve to be highlighted in this spot here tonight.
Yes, sir. You can't go wrong with what we got coming back, man. We're loaded up, and we're really excited about the state of the program.
Yes, sir. And first up, it's the quarterback in the class of 2025, Jackson Hoyt for the Sharks. Now, there's a lot of exciting things about Jackson as a prospect. What about him as a prospect jumps out to you?
I mean, first off, you look at him, he's a kid. He's been committed to the University of Florida for baseball here for a while. So, a young kid that, an SEC school, thinks that highly of in any sport, he's got some good things going on. But you look at him, I mean, the size that he put on this past offseason is tremendous. I mean, he got up to 6'2", 200 plus. He's on his own workout program, approved by colleges and scouts and things like that. But the thing that really took off this season, man, is his legs. Like he's a top-notch runner as well. So he's a legit dual-threat quarterback, tough as nails. I mean, he took some big hits this year, and he ran through some people, as you'll see on his film. But he's just a well-rounded kid, man. He's a competitor, a gamer, and just doesn't stop working.
All right, Coach, let's jump into Jackson's tape. There's a lot to be excited about. What about it sticks out to you from your perspective as a head coach?
Man, first off, you got a kid back there that's 6'2", 200 plus, with a cannon. So he keeps the playbook wide open. Well, you'll see here, man, he's a high GPA kid. He makes good decisions. And these early clips against Poinciana, that's the first game of the season. New system, new offensive line, and I mean he made some huge plays for us with his legs and his arm in that game. So I mean he's got it all, man. He's got all the tools, all the characteristics that you want from a quarterback.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean you can see on tape right now his ability to run and use his legs. How does that change how the defense has to defend the offense in that sense when you got to be worried about him as a runner every play?
Yeah, like I said, it opens up the playbook. I mean, you can run any kind of offense you want with a kid like him in the backfield. But, it just keeps him honest, and that's a big thing these days, especially at a school like Nature Coast where, it's been such a run-heavy school and teams are so used to stacking the box. So it kind of – and we started doing it this year, and then, we had a D1 running back this year, so it was easy to kind of just roll back into that. And let Cromer hammer away teams, and he did again as usual. But yeah, he's a specimen, man. We're excited about his senior season.
That'll wrap things up here for this edition of the Florida High School 77 Association's Film Room. Coach Kazmier, thank you so much again for coming on and helping us kick this thing off. If you would like to follow any of the great athletes we've talked to here today, or any of the other phenomenal athletes that Nature Coast has on their roster, you can follow them on Twitter at NatureCoastFB. For the FHS 7B7A, I'm Trent Osborne.